we met from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop me, defeating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me with people I'm mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Get put in that blender, hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops, talking about he don't remember, trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Ay, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ay, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. The nut paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for burn. Go retrieve it, short, small. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down, Browns.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Khalif Raymond to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Willis. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to run here with Robinson. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of only a yard.
They're going for this. Waddle makes the catch. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
11-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To throw. Here's Willis. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and he forced a 4th down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
You're going to try to throw for it. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Browns, 1st down. First and 10.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
On the draw, St. Brown. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 4-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns pull out in front further. 13-zip. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
14. Lions, nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Raymond on the return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go.
Willis looking to throw. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Here we go. Shot, go.
Here's Willis to the air. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
1st down.
65.
1st and goal at the 40.
Willis on the design run. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Cade, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fox now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
The Browns, 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders.
Browns, 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards.
18
And
Rattler,
it's
18
3rd
Rattler.
down.
Ready? Dragon 60, Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's Sanders now. Some difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? Go!
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. He's on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10 are under Robinson. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All set to go now from the 35. Willis now. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Let's go now. 19, charge, go!
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
To the air, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here we go, 65, Viking, 18, Pioneer.
Sanders now on third down. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Raymond on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Come on.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle. On the move, past the 40. And he will get this inside the 30. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Shotgun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Raymond on the return. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the up. Up for success, that's exactly what they did. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. And some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
For a Lions, first down. First and 10 at the
Play fake now, Willis to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in by Williams outright. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
From the red zone now.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Robinson on the inside give. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. They'll cobble together a yard there. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup.
Another one for Judkins. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's complete, David Njoku. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for Robinson. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Willis. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions tie this game at 21.
Jet Fox to kick off for the Lions.
after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They go quickly, trying to get set.
Almost 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
Lions 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Raymond on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cadet. Ready.
Here's Willis. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down, play action. That throw behind his intended target. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Cougar 90. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyson Campbell.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the
especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well, because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
On the jump.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he gets this down near the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they move back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Browns 36, Lions 28.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. That kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Handoff now to Judkins. And a solid gain there, Brock, with the back 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
Another game to Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
33-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
Go, check. Go, check.
They'll go, Judkins. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they take this in for the score.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns lead by 15 now.
Lions 28.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Raymond on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Get it, go!
First and 10.
Willis looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. He's got it inside the 25. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down.
Thrown on first down, Willis. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Browns 43, Lions 35.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
Judkins up the middle. He's off to the races. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns lead by 15 now.
Lions 35.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hold it ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Left it. Here we go. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Look.
Willis now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up, he cost him that catch.
Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Willis. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
Ready, ready.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Willis to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Now to give to Bijan. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Gain of 10 yards.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 82 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Looking in the air here. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Yards on the play. That's good.
Here's Robinson. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to within one score.
42.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger. Mustang 60 Bobcat. 60 go.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Breaks a tackle. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete...